I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, to give me the spirit to this video. In this quick lesson, I'm going to go through Psalms 15 chapter. Okay, the Psalms of David. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be an understanding really on conduct and really being protected through your conduct, man, through your actions, man, and not through lip service. You're not going to be protected and watched over by the angels through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai just because you sound smart and you sound good, okay? It's about the inner man. So let's get right to it. Psalms 15, verse 1. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in the holy hill? He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. Right, man, in your heart, man. Okay? Your actions. You don't just speak it with lip service. A lot of people speak truth, but their actions are not the truth, like the wicked of the Pharisees that Yahushua warned the disciples about. They spoke a lot of truth out of their mouth, but the actions were not of truth. Okay? Their conversation, their action was not in the heavens, man. It was worldly. Okay? They had worldly understanding, trying to mix it with speaking truth. That's not how it works. That's not how you get protected. Okay? The sheep hear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's voice through their actions. Okay? Verse 2 again. He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. You must worship Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in spirit and in truth. Okay? In spirit and in truth, man. How you walk, your conduct, how you operate, your sincerity, your integrity, walking in your integrity. Okay? Now when you read verse 1 again, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? Let's go to Psalm 91 chapter for a couple precepts on that. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What's the secret place? The Word. Okay? Which teach you how to be righteous. Okay? Understanding good and evil, man. How to walk. Our guide, our instructions through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Verse 2, I will say unto the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. Under that protection, man, that refuge, under his name, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. His truth shall be my shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by noonday, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right, man. So we talk about America being destroyed and the wickedness of the earth getting put down, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Do you want to be on the good side of that or the bad side of that? You want to be protected? You want to abide in the tabernacle, man, under the shadow of the Almighty? Well, you got to dwell in these scriptures. You got to dwell in the secret place, man. Okay? Which goes back to Psalms 15. Let me read verse 1 again. And I'll go right to verse 4. Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in the holy hill? Right, man. He that walketh uprightly, like it says in verse 2, man. Okay, meaning you got to stay in the book. Blessed is he that readeth. You got to stay in the word to be able to continue to walk uprightly, man. So the vibration of the spirit can be on you and not the vibration of the world. You have to trim, okay, so your light can shine brighter. Why? Because you're clinging on to wisdom. You're clinging on to this word. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. With all that getting, get understanding. And not leaning to your own understanding, man. You're attaining to counsel, to wise counsel. Seeking instructions from those who are over you, man, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai put over you in the spirit. Not just themselves, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so all those things you have to think about when you read this chapter, man, Psalms 15 chapter. Okay, let's read verse 3. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor do evil to his neighbor. You hear that? Nor do evil to his neighbor, man. Who is my brother and my sister, man? Those who do the will, man. You're doing evil towards your brother in the truth, man. Okay? Nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor, man. Let's go to Matthew chapter 12, starting verse 36. We're going to read to verse 37 for the precept. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So watch what you speak. It tells you about a wise man knows when he slip. You know, we all slip. But we talking about from the inner man. You speaking from the inner man, how you really feel, man. You better watch out with that, man. Okay? Because it says every idle word, man, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment, man, unless you repent. Okay? So you can't be in that spirit, that rash mouth spirit, saying what you want to say because you're all in your feelings, man. That will get you kicked out the truth, and that will get you preserved for death at the end of the day, man. Okay? You got to watch that. Verse 37. For by the words thou shalt be justified, and by the words thou shalt be condemned. Right? By thy words thou shalt be condemned. Right, man. So wise man knows when he slippeth, he catch himself, and he repents. Okay? He corrects it. But a fool just keep pouring out foolery, man. Foolery, all the way to the point where he going to be preserved. For what? For that destruction, man. He going to be took account of what he said, man, in the day of judgment, man. And he going to get that judgment for that. Unless he repents, man, and become wise. But you got to do that by doing what? Listening, man. Following instructions, man, of your leaders through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, you don't want Yahweh Shem Shai to come down here face to face. He ain't finna do that. That's not how he going to operate. Okay? Back at verse 3, the second half. Nor do evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. Now you can rebuke, okay, if necessary, man. But this is talking about you just talking shit wrongfully, man. Okay? Let's go to reproach in the Google real quick. I just had it up, so I'm going to pull it up. It says, to address someone in such a way to express disapproval or disappointment. Critics of the administration. Oh, man. The expression of disapproval or disappointment. Right, man. So you have a guy, okay, it's supposed to be your brother, man. But he coming against you literally for no reason. Just because he's a fool. Okay, he's upset with himself, man. His conscience is condemning him. So instead of him correcting himself and taking wise counsel, he want to talk shit against you with no fear, man. Okay? Talking against elders, talking against anybody, man. Any brother in general, man. For no reason. Because he's mad at himself, man. He's been backbiting. So now he's talking shit. Okay? Remember, this is about the conduct. You want to get protected? Pay attention to your conduct of what you're doing. Verse 4. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, he honored them that fear the Lord. He that swerved to his own hurt and changeth not. He that swerved to his own hurt and changeth not. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. Right, man. Meaning you're not doing these things. You're not turning against your brother. Okay, your fellow brothers in labor and the truth, man. You got guys that are totally turning against their brothers, man, and treating them like freaking heathens, man. Okay, within the truth. That walk and call on Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, they are doing these things, man. They're doing these things against their neighbor. Like I read earlier, man. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew chapter 22. I'm going to start at verse 37. Yahweh Shai said unto him, Thou shalt love thy Lord, thy God, with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay, not treat your neighbor evil, man. Okay, that person is going to be preserved, man. That person is offended, man. Is offending the little ones. Okay, because when you do that, man, and you stay in that spirit, you don't repent, you become the opposite of the little one. Therefore, you be the one that is offending a little one. And what does the scripture say? Be careful you offend not one of these little ones, man. Better it is to put a yoke of iron on your neck and cast it in the midst of the sea. Think about that. Think about your conduct, how you treat your brothers. Verse 40. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Okay. So that's it on Psalm chapter 15, the Psalms of David. Hopefully you were edified in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving the spirit to this video. Double honor to Elder Great Millstone. And shalom to your Akim after this, to the truth and sincerity. Shalom.